Good day everyone, welcome to Marvel Maths tutorial. So today we'll be looking at an aspect of calculus that has to do with differentiation from first principle, differentiating a function from first principle. So we want to look at how we can be able to differentiate a function from first principle. Now if we are given a function such that y is equals to f of x. Now given this function y is equals to f of x, now what we do is that we let change in x and change in y to be small increment in y and x respectively. So meaning what we have is that I will add a small increment to y and at the same time a small increment to x. So now having done that, so the next thing to do is that we'll make our change in y to be standing alone at the left hand side of the equation. So we have change in y will be equal to, so I have function of x plus change in x minus y. So now after having that, so now our y represents something. From the given function, we're told that our y is equal to f of x. So substituting the value of my y to be f of x, so I have my change in y will be equal to, so I have f function of x plus change in x, so minus f of x, where our f of x is the same thing as our y. So from here we divide both sides by change in x. So we have change in y divided by change in x. So everything will result to f into x plus change in x minus f of x divided by change in x. So from there I will take my limit. So by the time my dy over dx, taking limit of change in y all over change in x. So by the time we take our limit, so we have limit change in x approaches 0. We have change in y all over change in x. So taking limit as delta as change in x approaches 0, change in y all over change in x give us the differential coefficient, which is our dy over dx. So now we have, therefore, dy over dx will now be equal to, so we take limit also at the right hand side of our equation. So we have limit delta x approaches 0. So we have f into x plus change in x minus f of x, everything dividing change in x. So by the time we are able to do that, this is what is known as differentiating from first principle. So this is called differentiating from first principle. Thank you, bye, and see you in our next class.